you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a frontal sew-in from this company, Rougean, I believe that's the name of it. I got it off Amazon, a 14, 12, and 10 inch, and it also came with a frontal. The price was very reasonable, and I actually did the sew-in this video about a month or two ago, and my mom actually still has the sew-in, and the hair is actually really good quality. So I recommend, and I'm going to leave the link in the description. So I'm going to be doing a frontal sew-in on my mom. The frontal that I have here, I already plucked and bleached the night before, so it does not come pre-plucked and bleached, but it is an HD lace, so I'm in love with it. So I already braided my mom's hair to the back. Usually I would do smaller braids, but my mom doesn't like to sit down for too long, so I just did some straight to the backs. And right now I'm just getting the frontal, and I'm fitting it correctly to her head to make sure it fits from ear to ear. And I'm gonna have her hold the sides down while I sew and secure the back. I'm gonna make sure it's as flat as possible, so I want her to hold it precisely as I'm sewing, because sometimes the lace could lift up, and if it lifts, then the frontal would be not on your hairline, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm just sewing, and I'm just making sure that it's completely flat as I'm sewing. And the first time I'm gonna sew them kind of about a ½ inch apart, and then I'm gonna go over it again to make sure that it stays, and I'm gonna do them closer together. So yeah, I'm just sewing it across. And if you guys didn't know, your girls sell 100% organic, natural, and vegan friendly skin, hair, and face products. I have hair care products like growth oil, rose oils, 24 karat, all the good stuff. And, I focus mainly to help you guys get better skin and to actually help your hair grow and, get the nutrients and everything that it needs to actually grow. We need some products that are made by actual African American women with natural hair who know, how our hair acts. So, shop with me. I got you. But anyway, I sewed it down, and I'm on to the sewing end of the bundles. I started at the very bottom of the braids and did it under, and then I did the method with doubling the wefts until I got about past the ear, and then I started singling them so it won't be too bulky at the top. So right now I'm just sewing it. But yeah, y'all, I got soaps and everything. I got some hair growth oils that I used and I moisturized her scalp with. And you guys, I'm gonna keep y'all updated with her hair, but her hair been growing like crazy. And if y'all know me, y'all know I cut my hair not too long ago, and this stuff like really works. I'm gonna leave a link to the website in my description. But yeah, with these wefts, I'm gonna just make sure I sew them as closely as possible when I get to the top. At the bottom, you don't want them too close, because she doesn't want it too full. I mean, you can sew them close if you want it full, but I don't really like the super full look. So I do it kind of spaced out at the bottom, but not too spaced out where you can tell, just enough so it could breathe. And then at the top, I do them closer together so, it could make up for that. But when I get to the top, I'm going to sew through the middle, and I'm going to start to cut the wefts. I usually don't cut the wefts at all, but when you get to the top, you want it to be as flat as possible. You want to be able to rub your hair and not feel any braids, no wefts, no nothing. You just want it to be real smooth. So I cut it at the top so it could lay down seamlessly when you style your hair. You want it to look natural. So I got it as close to the frontal as I could. And this is how it looks. Also, one more thing, when I do my sewing, and when I use the thread, I also like to double tie the knot at the end, and then I cut the strands that come from the knot as closely as possible to the knot, so the little strands don't stick out. I see a lot of people don't cut that. I don't like how that look, but that's what I do. And right now, like I said, I'm just continuing to sew to the top and filling it in so it looks as natural as possible. If you guys could see, I didn't go from left to right all the way through because it wouldn't go with the natural design of the frontal. So I started to cut it towards the top and make it smaller. So I already used the skin protector by Boho on her hair, so it doesn't take out her edges or nothing like that. And then I got the ghost bond and I started to spread the ghost bond glue out with the top. And I put a little bit of extra because she isn't really good with like taking care of the lace, so I put a lot down, and it lasts her for a long time. Like I said, she had this on for about a month or 2 months, and she still got it up, and we only had to put a little bit of glue like on the edges. So when it comes to the lace, I like to cut it on the sides so that it gets a better fit. It gets closer, you could pull it and it's more manageable. And I'm just gonna get the scissors or whatever you have. I couldn't find a comb on hand, so I just used the scissors. And I'm gonna press down on the edges. When I got the lace, I did not pull it. I placed it directly on top of the glue and I let it sit there, and the glue is gonna naturally bond. I found that when you like kind of pull it down and like pull it on top of the glue, that's when it starts to like show that it's glue on the lace, if that makes sense. Like, for example, when you just place it on the glue, it kind of like melts into the glue. The lace melts into the glue rather than you pulling it and you like stretching the glue and putting it in a different place, and now you just like moving the glue around, and it melts a different way. If I don't know, just place it directly on top, if that makes sense. So I cut the lace off camera. I had to put my phone on the charger for a second, so I was just blow drying it. But I love this glue because it lets you know when it's dry because it turned clear. And this is just what I'm left with. And, I'm just playing with it and seeing, what all I could do with it, and, how to style it and see how she wanted, because she didn't make it clear. But, yeah, so I'm just going to take her out a little bit of edges. Just something slight. Yeah, just some real slight. And I usually would use the black Gotta Be glue because when I do the edges with the Gotta Be glue, it stay down for a while. But my job didn't have any, so I'm going to be using this Gorilla Snot. And it's going to do the job until I get some more. We still live together, so it'll be no problem for me to go back in and fix it. And if you guys see like the flyaways and stuff like that, I'm going to be using just water and some of the products from my line. And I'll post the link in the description again if you guys want to see some of the products that I have for hair, skin, and body care. So I'm almost done. I'm just getting those edges together, and I'm going to come right back and show you guys how it looks once I style it, use a little bit of water, take the frizz out. And I'm going to be doing edges on both sides just so it looks natural, just something. So here's the finished results. And she loved it. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Tune in into the next video. I'm hopefully going to post one next week, but here's the video. Thank you guys.